Hello, in this video we're gonna see vModel. vModel is two-way binding. We will see an example to understand what's the difference between vbind and vModel. In the first input I'm gonna use the method vbind. vbind value equal message. In the second input I'm gonna use the directive vModel. Like you see on browser, we have the value of message inside inputs. Like we have seen before, if I change the value of message on console, value of message will change on HTML. vm.message equal Vue JS 3. Like you see on browser, the value of message is changed. This is one-way binding. Now I'm gonna change the value of the input vbind. Now thing changed. Now I'm gonna change the value of the input vmodel. Like you see, all variables changed. vmodel can change the value of data. This is the two-way binding. We can use vmodel with all inputs. I'm gonna use vmodel on a select list. I'm gonna use v4 to add options. Options are programming languages. I'm gonna add a variable skill to data. I'm gonna use vmodel to select a language. This language is my skill. I'm gonna show the message you are the selected language programmer. I'm gonna add vmodel equal skill to select. We can see the message you are programmer. The value of a skill is empty string. For this reason, the first option on list is an empty string. I'm gonna select a language. Now the value of skill is Python. I have the message you are Python programmer. Every time I select a language, the value of skill changes. I'm gonna add multiple so we can select multiple choices. Now I can select multiple languages. There is a warning. I'm gonna change the value of skill in data. I'm gonna use a list because we can select on multiple choices. Let's try create a post with comments like Facebook. I'm gonna add an image. In data, I'm gonna create a variable for path picture. I'm gonna bind the src with data. Width equals 0, so we can't use width inside the Vue app. In style section, I'm gonna set the width of the image 400 pixels. I'm gonna add a text area for comment. I'm gonna add D for all comments. I'm gonna use a button to add a comment. In style, I'm gonna change the width of the text area. I'm gonna add an array comments to data and a variable new comment. I'm gonna use vModel to bind new comment with text area. I'm gonna add h2 element to show you the value of new comment. Inside div, I'm gonna show the list of comments. On browser, we can see the comment. Next, I'm gonna add a click event to button. In methods, I'm gonna create a method that add new comment to the list of comments. This.comment.push this.new comment. I'm gonna add the directive onClick to button. Add click equal add comment. I'm gonna add a first comment. I'm gonna add another comment. I don't need this element anymore. I'm gonna use v4 to show comments. v4 comment in comments. Show comment. I'm gonna add comments. Now it looks better than a list. I'm gonna add a background to comments. And I'm gonna delete the value of new comment after adding new comments to the list of comments. I'm gonna add comments. We have seen vModel with a small example. This is the end of this video. Take care.